Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and for today's video I am going to review, swatch, just try out the Catrice ARTFUL nail polish liners. So these are actually regular nail polishes, but they come in a quite small bottle and they have not a wide brush but a very narrow small liner brush. So yeah, I got 4 colors. I think there were only 4 colors. I have bought these for €2.69. I have bought them I think like a couple of months ago already, and I did see that some of them are already on sale because I think they will be discontinued, hence why I decided to quickly do this video for you guys and upload it anyways. So if you're into nail art but you don't have a big budget for that, you can definitely try these out. They are vegan, cruelty free and so on, and as you can see the brush is quite narrow and small, but it is a little raggedy on the end, which is something that I noticed when I wanted to apply a little line across my nail instead of down my nail like I'm doing right here. When I do a line across, the brush kind of floods off of my nail, and that might have to do because I have a quite strong C curve. But it just kind of rushes off the nail like whoop. I don't even know how to say that in English. It just slides off really easily, and maybe that has to do with my technique, maybe it has to do with the brush. I don't know. This first one, by the way, is called Pinky Promise. It is a nice hot Barbie pink kind of color. The color that I was wearing on my nails before, the lighter pink one, is one by Catrice as well. Excuse my manicure because I had been wearing it for a full week of work. I have to do my gel polish overlay again. Oh, it's just a hot mess, but I was like, for the sake of getting this video out as soon as possible so you guys can actually check out these products and see if you like them for yourself, I just went okay, I'm going to apply them, try them out on this lighter pink polish. So I have to say, something that I noticed is that I really liked the brushes from all 4 colors. I'm going to show you the other 3 ones as well. The only thing is you can have a little bit too much product on the lengthy part of the brush where the bristles are adhered to. I don't know how you call that, to be honest. Kind of just, it's not the handle but the neck of the brush, let's just put it at that. It can build up a little bit, and if it droops down just like I did here for my ring finger, you can get a whole lot of polish on your nail even though you only want a thin line. So yeah, when that happens, make sure to get rid of that ASAP. Same thing happened for the pinky here as well. You can see it is just a hot mess. I tried to remove it a little bit, which worked fine, but if you have something like that happening to you, you can just remove it with a little brush. So yeah, for the first one and pretty much for all of the others, I really liked these for the straight lines down the length of the nail and not so much across the nail in the wider look. How do you say that? You know what I mean. The second one I'm trying is called Dipped in Glitter, and I was really excited about this one when I got it because it's rose gold and glittery, and what's not to like about that? But it is the most sheer one. I really prefer the more opaque creamy colors, maybe even super opaque metallic-y or shimmery ones, but this one was just a little bit too sheer for my personal preference. Of course, I'm just going to draw some lines like I did for the other color, and which I will do for the other 2 colors as well a little later on in this video. I don't know, I was really excited about it, but then I saw the outcome of just 1 line and it was just sheer, and I also felt like I couldn't make a thin of a line as I actually wanted to with this one. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that there are glitters in here, or that the base is a little bit more runny than the creamy colors from this specific 4-piece collection. I don't know, I was just a little like underwhelmed by the second one, even though it's glitter, and you guys know me, I love glitter. Then the third color, I was actually quite impressed. I wouldn't say it is the best black liner or nail polish for that matter that I've had, but it is very opaque, and I actually really like the brush on this one. It worked quite nicely even when applying that first line, which I did across the nail. I actually felt like it was really opaque. It applied nicely. I didn't feel like the brush really like slid off of the side of my nail that quickly. The only thing is sometimes you have to go over the color a little bit, and you might pick up some polish from that first coat already, which is something that I want to give a little like heads up about. Don't go over your lines too much, because you are going to pick up a lot of color. As you can see right here, I just slid the first layer off completely going in with that second little line. So yeah, also try to work really neatly, which is something that I've noticed too, that if you have to go over a second or third time, you might end up with a really broad like line, more of like a banner instead of a line. If that is something you want to go for, of course go ahead and apply a thicker like a banner or line. For me, this was just a random first tryout. I was just really curious to see how good these were, how the brushes are, how opaque the colors are. Once again, I really loved the creamy colors, especially this final white one. I really like this one. It is super opaque. I think you can do some really nice like natural French manicures with this one as well. The brush, once again, it was a little raggedy at the end. If you don't like that, you can of course just snip off the little like sticking out lengthy kind of bristles. You can always do that if you're up to that. Just take a small, like I'd say even some nail scissors or cuticle scissors or anything like that. Just wipe off the remaining polish that's on the brush, and you can just snip away the little bristles you don't want to have, and you're pretty much good to go. But yeah, as you can see right here, the white just covers up the black and pink like perfectly on the pointer finger. I did see that it didn't perfectly do so for the middle finger, but I wasn't mad about that. Of course, you can always go over a second time if you have waited at least a couple of minutes for the first one to be somewhat dry, because otherwise you will be picking up a lot of polish again. And because this is just regular nail polish, you can just remove it with nail polish remover as well, or just like me, as I did with a little bit of spilling onto the skin next to the nail, just get rid of it with another fingernail or maybe even a Q-tip or anything like that. So yeah, for first try it is kind of sloppy because I was in kind of a rush. I don't have a lot of spare time at the moment, so that's why, but for a first try I wasn't disappointed. I only really was underwhelmed because of the glittery one, but the white and the black are pretty good, and the pink is quite opaque as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and as usual I hope to see you next time.